Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner, and this is a chit-chat review about not Love and Marriage, Lord Jesus, the Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 7. I believe it's episode 3. Okay, happy Monday to everybody. I hope everybody had a great Monday. Okay, it felt like a Monday to Monday. I'm like, Lord Jesus. Okay, but we're gonna get into what we came here to get into. But first things first, I need to make sure that y'all have done a couple of things. Like, make sure to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dot. Okay, it's the thing to do. Do not forget. Do it right now. Okay. Also, do not forget to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter. Y'all know to like the video, comment in the comment section. Also, share this video, okay, on your social media. Now, I literally just finished eating some chicken, okay? And I'm really hoping my lipstick is not too messed up. Okay, I had some chicken in the air fryer. And I was eating the last little wang or whatever. So let's hope my lipstick don't look crazy. Let's see. Oh, don't look bad. Okay. Because I just did not feel like putting it on because I don't feel like, okay, I don't feel like it. But happy Monday, okay? It is almost the end of October. It's time is flying past, okay? Flying, okay? My shirt looks weird. Anyway, I didn't feel like putting a little switch. Y'all know it's warm in Michigan, okay? It's like 70 degrees. So, I mean, it's just, honey, it is what it is, okay? But y'all know what we are here to do, okay? But I'll say hi. Thank y'all to those who are watching live. Thank you to those who will be watching the read of the play, okay? Because y'all know how it happened. YouTube don't be let y'all know when I be on live, okay? And then 5 minutes in, everybody pop in, say hello. But again, thank y'all to those who are here. Hey, Nay, that is my cousin. Hey, cousin, and stuff. Okay, hi. So people, hi, Candiace. I am doing good. Okay, look, the morning started off crazy. Okay, but the day, worked its way out. Okay, so I'm feeling good. I hope you are feeling good as well. Okay, but hi to the people. Okay, yes. Okay, look. We all need stuff to forget about the day. We all need it, okay? But I want to go ahead and, get through this review, this review, because I want to go and watch 911. Okay, I want to go and chill out because, again, it was a Monday. Okay? But, again, hi to the people who are here, okay? Now, I usually wait about 10 minutes, but today, I'm not going to wait. Okay, I'm not gonna wait. We're gonna just go ahead and talk about what we saw with the ladies. Girl, I be forgetting on camera about the ladies today. So I feel like this season feels a bit different. Okay, this season feel like it may not be as toxic. We might not have a whole bunch of colorism issues. We're gonna have some people going off on Gizelle, but that happens every season. That ain't nothing new. Every season, everybody be pissed at Gizelle. Okay, even Gizelle. So I'm looking forward to reviewing this whole season because it's good so far. Okay. Thank you, C Billa. I like my shirt. I like my whole little fit from today. Okay. Because I'm like, what can I wear that's Halloweeny? But it's not like most of my Halloween stuff is like sweatshirts and big old sweaters, but it's 70 degrees out. So it's not, the weather don't make for that shit. Luckily, I remember I had this shirt on and I got to figure out what I'm wearing tomorrow. And Wednesday, the weather does not come back down. It's like the 40s and 50s until like, I think Thursday. Michigan. Okay. Hello from Birmingham, the UK. Over the seas. Hello, over the seas. Okay, sweet flower. Thank you for tuning in where you are and stuff. Okay. So this episode starts, okay, with the last one left off. Candiace is Brown and fussing and venting to production. Okay, she's wearing one of Robyn's hats. Okay, but it's a full venting, fussing. I'm upset. Tissue folded up. Or I'm like, how did she fold the tissue that fast? How? Was you, girl? I'm like, she's a professional tissue folder, if you ask me. So she's venting to production about Michael. I was like, what in the world is we doing? I was like, how did we get here? This is my issue. I feel like Candiace has a full-fledged reason to be pissed at Gizelle. So I'm wondering, you sitting up there had a conversation with Gizelle. Gizelle said something that made you mad. How are you fussing at production and bringing Michael into it? And Michael ain't even right. We ain't seen Michael in 10 days and Tuesdays. We ain't seen that man. And I am not in no way trying to defend Michael, booty grabbing Darby. Because the booty grabbers, don't need to be around here booty grabbing at all. But I also feel like if you're going to be around here having an attitude of being pissed off about somebody coming at your husband, just have the energy for the right person. Okay? Do that. If anybody, y'all got Michael to be around here to be the husband who make the girls feel uncomfortable. The ladies around here, you be embracing Michael. I'm like, girl, what is you doing? And people seem to want to be like, well, Michael, they don't look. Michael did what Michael did, and for season upon season, people have read Michael for filth. This is the first time Mike Weenie was seeing that man. So I was upset that you took the time to break the fourth wall to complain to production, but having a full rant, but throwing the bushes at I'm like, why are you throwing my? Leave that white man out. Talk about your white man. Okay, you and Ashley both have white bald husbands. Stick to the white man you married. Leave her white husband alone. Go at Gizelle. I full-fledged wish that when she was fussing at production, all her insults should have been towards Gizelle. Her bad house, her bad fashion, her knees. As she said, not today, Satan. Not today, neck. Not today, ankles. Say all of that in the moment. So I feel like Candiace was being childish and threw a tantrum and did not fully address the person who pissed her off. Period. Michael, at this point in this situation, has nothing to do with what's going on. Even when Ashley came to you to tell you, I was surprised that Chris DM'd me at 2 whatever in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You had no issue with that. Y'all talked about it. You got why she felt like she should tell you She now know that Chris worked at the hotel. He was all that was handled. So again, why not give Gizelle all the energy that she deserves? And when production said the dude Eric, like, okay, so why are you talking to me about this? I'm saying, because I know that you know what's going on. He said, well, yeah, but I can't control what they say as much as I can control what you say. Okay, y'all have all said things about each other, and that's another issue I have with Candiace. She says she's a wordsmith and she can cut what her words. Why didn't you cut Gizelle to the white meat in that moment and then walk out? So my only issue is you tossed in somebody else's husband who had nothing to do with what was going on. And if you and Abby are supposed to be on a better footing this season, why do that? Why? For what? Okay. Now, Candiace said, well, the stuff I've said, you know what I'm saying, is always true. And use all of this, use all of my fourth wall rant, and then she leaves. She walks out, don't say shit to nobody, and she just leaves. And I'm saying this, Candiace has every right to be upset. I'm not saying don't be mad at Gizelle. I'm not saying don't be mad at, be mad at the right person who came to you with the bullshit. So that was my anger with her. And I'm giving her a whole new chance this season. Because y'all know prior seasons, I was not the biggest fan of Candiace. Okay, but I'm like, okay, she got a free space with me now. But I'm like, girl, don't look. I feel like this. Everybody, because this is the thing I kept on saying. I said, had anybody else, had Ashley, had Robyn, had Karen, had Mia, had Wendy, had anybody except Gizelle came to her and said, your husband made me feel uncomfortable. He did this and this and this and this and this and this. She would have went off. She would have went off because of the way Gizelle came at her. Ashley came at her and said what happened, and I want to let you know in case you saw the DM. I didn't want you to feel like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was a cool thing. Gizelle came like, you know, your husband, girl, was in my hotel room, honey. It made me feel uncomfortable. Okay, so you felt uncomfortable with my? Yes, he made me want to leave. I was scared. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, girl, stop. Don't do that. I feel like Candiace is covering up for her husband. Mm-hmm. Listen to this. I won't say she's covering for Chris. What I will say is people may start to say she's so upset, she's so mad. Is it true? Some folk can say that, but I don't think she covering for her husband. Production interviews the cast prior to filming, so they were aware. They do pre-production stuff, but I ain't gonna say they're like new, because Gizelle be on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Gizelle be messy. Gizelle is a messy person in general. She's messy in general. So I can't imagine her not trying to make this something messy. Messier than what it could have been had she said, I look at it. Because if Gizelle would have went to Candiace sang with the Athy did, like, hey, this is when that happened, I want to tell you in case, you know, it gets out or whatever, so you don't feel it's no BS. Had Gizelle did the exact same thing that Ashley did, I don't think it would have been as messy. Gizelle came at her like, no, Chris was trying to fuck me. He was trying to bang me, and I want you to know because he makes us feel uncomfortable. And she snapped. But my only thing is, girl, snap at Gizelle. Do that. Okay, the whole not today ankles, not today neck, not today Satan. I would have said that as I was walking out. Period. Because, you know, she said in her confessional that I'm not gonna give her the rap, the rat-a-tat-tat. I'm not gonna do that. But you did. You rat-a-tat-tatted, but on Michael. You didn't leave and not, you know, sow venom at all. You didn't just get up and walk away and not say nothing. You went to production, broke the fourth wall, complained, and then threw Michael in. And I'm like, what the fuck? Leave that white booty grab me, leave him over there. Address this. And then I'm like, the fact that Gizelle and the ladies I'm like, they not hear what she's saying? Because I'm like, Candiace, Ashley, you didn't hear that lady say your husband's name? I was like, whatever, okay. Now, because again, I'm not gonna give Gizelle what she want, but you did in the confession. You ragtag that ass in the confession. And somebody comments on my post and say, y'all can't want her. When she do read people in person, y'all say she's immature. And when she doesn't do that, y'all say she she should. It's a difference in how you ragtag somebody that can be either insecure, it can be immature because you have the fucking fit, or you're really defending something that made you mad. Period. So I really need people to give Gizelle the same energy that they give other people. And you can't claim that you're zen on a yoga mat and don't whatever, but you do it anyway, but just towards somebody else. Because you still went and fussed and cussed with production about Michael in response to what Gizelle said about your husband. I'm just saying. That's all. Okay. Now, Gizelle, you know what I'm saying, is not back out there with the ladies. Okay. Gizelle then went back out there as if nothing happened, as if she has no idea why Candiace walked out. Because Candiace didn't say she's nobody. She got her purse and left. I was like, bitch, where's she going? She not gonna say bye? All right, girl. Bye, Lance. It was weird to me. Okay, so the rest of them sitting around. Now, Sharice was also there, but no one really cares about Sharice. Like, Sharice, to me, is a plant. She's sitting there, she's taking up oxygen. She's breathing. But I'm like, why is she here? Why is Sharice back? Someone let me know. But it's all the women are asking Gizelle, what happened? What's wrong with Candiace? What happened? Girl, I don't know. She okay? I think her stomach hurt. I was like, not her stomach hurt. I was like, the fact that Gizelle was lying, bold-faced lying, that she has no idea why Candiace left. You know why? Because of what you said. The same way Gizelle walked up to Mia and said, "Cancer, no cancer," which was inappropriate, is the same way she approached Candiace. Bull of the shit, okay? Now, but again, we are seeing how messy Gizelle is, and that's it. Okay? Because she knew she pissed Candiace off. Okay? Now, with this little chit chat, Wendy told the ladies how, I met with Peter. Peter wants, we're going to open this restaurant or whatever. I won't, because I think Sharice said, a restaurant, it takes a lot of work. You got to be there all the time. It's a lie. Well, no, because I'm not going to be a majority owner. I'm going to own about 20%, I'm saying, so I don't really have to be involved. Who has a business idea that they want to have as their business, and then the turnout of that becomes, I'm gonna be 20% owner in which was my idea. I was like, how the fuck does that happen? How? I was like, what? Why open a restaurant? Why have an idea of a Nigerian restaurant, partner with Peter, who has had more failures than successes? But again, nothing beats a try but a fail. You know what I'm saying? But you say, you okay because I will only own about 20%. At least 20%. Meaning it could be less than 20%. I was like, girl, Wendy, go sit down. Okay, and she then brings up how Eddie does not want her to do this restaurant shit until she can really balance what's already on her plate. So your husband does not want you to start a new $300K investment business, but you're talking as if you're gonna do it anyway. Girl, look, this is no tea, no shade to Wendy. I think Wendy can be an amazing person if she try harder. However, I also feel like every season is something different, job wise, and you are supposed to be around here creating multiple streams of income. Yes, but have you mastered one thing yet? Like, has anybody bought a Wendy candle? Does she still sell candles? Has anybody bought Wendy's book? Does Wendy know how to cook? Does she cook Nigerian food? Does she have 300K? Y'all was scratching, surviving, trying to raise the money, or not even raise, to put up the money for them fucking candles. That was, I think, maybe 30K. Your husband was complaining about 30K for candles. You think y'all gonna this okay for 300K for a fucking restaurant that you only own 20% of? Wendy, Wendy, ma'am, you don't have to be the stereotypical, I'm a Nigerian person and I have all these jobs. I'm so busy. I have all this stuff going. Girl, because you are a wife, a mama, a beautiful woman, a commentator, a doctor of all the fucking degrees or whatever. You be commentating on the political shit. You know what I'm saying? You be doing things. I feel like she be making up shit just because. Because who the hell out the blue said, I want to have a Nigerian restaurant. I'm a partner with Peter. And I'm going to be 20% owner in the business. What? I would be like, Wendy, where is the expansion of your candles, bitch? You have candles, and I mean bitch respectively. Respectfully. Okay? You have candles. Where is everything else? Fragrances, okay? Candle holders, okay? Incense. Why you not promote? Like, why you not wearing a shirt that is your website? Y'all know whenever we see a male, a lot of times we see a male, Love American, she's always wearing the 7th Avenue Beauty shirt, which promotes her brand. But you up here in a goddamn Paris shirt, I don't know what to say, whatever. Like, why are you not discussing the business that you came up with? Was it last season? It was last season. It was last season. You know what I'm saying? Why not do that? And I'm not knocking anybody because but I always say when you have this Bravo or this OWN, this VH1, this BET platform where people are thousands upon millions of people are watching you, it's a nationally syndicated platform. You need to do that to promote your current business. You had your first thing on this season, but you partner with Peter? Peter? Silly ass Peter? Bar one family Peter? Not you trying to get your candles in a fucking store to be sold. No, you want to open a night. We have not even seen you cook Nigerian food. Ain't Peter Jamaican? And they not the same. You want to open a Nigerian restaurant with a Jamaican? Girl. Anyway, I'm just confused. And if your husband not on board, what are you doing? He might, and I can agree with Eddie, her husband Eddie. If he feel like, you already have all this stuff going on, handle this shit first, and then once you have this stuff managed, then talk about opening the restaurant. But you ain't sold no candles, wife. Where the candles at? It's her. What's her? Y'all know where I'm going. Y'all know we going to her page because I really do window. I wonder if them candles is still on sale. Okay, because if they not on sale, what is you doing? Okay, now and on her IG page, the bio has a link to Amazon to buy her book. Okay, I'm not gonna buy that book. Why ain't the link in your bio a fucking link tree to all your shit? Okay, I have to click on her thing. Let's go to the website. Okay, let's see. Now her little own, what was it called? Oni Home Essentials. Okay, there's some candles around here. She posted a day ago. Okay, she posted a day ago. I'm trying to see how much stuff she got posted. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Girl, is anybody bought a Wendy candle? Anybody? Thanks, Tracy. Boom. Is anybody around here buying a Wendy candle? Now her website looks amazingly beautiful. Okay, it looks amazingly beautiful. It's a little home. Is that her house? I don't know. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? Can we buy some candles? Let's shop, y'all. Let's shop together. Why didn't you, girl? You have a whole candle line. Expensive candles now, because one candle costs $55. I won't buy them because my candle I get from bad with the bad what's it called? Bed Bath and Body Works. Where y'all know where we're getting from? BBW. I can't think of the name right now, y'all. Okay, but Bath and Body Works. Anyway, I'm not spending money. I'm not spending $55 on a candle. No, I'm not spending none of this. Okay, so but why not discuss any of this shit? You up here shooting for things with Peter. My scene with Peter would have been in my candle making facility. Okay. I just can't. No, ma'am. No, sir, Bob. And I just feel like sometimes, we have to be smart. When you are a black person or anybody for that nature on these networks, you have to be really able to sell the shit that you currently have working for you. Okay? If your brand is some fucking candles that cost $50, show the candles. I would have bet with Peter at my candle facility, talking to my manager who handled the orders about how many I would have something about my brand out here. But Wendy not that smart. Wendy to me wants to keep up with the Joneses. Okay, wants to keep up with the Joneses. And I'm like, you shouldn't do that. Okay. Anyway, now we then get Gizelle and Mia. Gizelle and Mia go have a little talk because Gizelle admits she came at Mia the wrong way about her post on IG. I still feel like I don't understand anybody's issue this deep with Mia and her post. I don't get it. I feel like you can't really be policing people and how they post stuff on their page. You can't want somebody to do what you would do. You can't be upset because what they wrote don't fit your narrative. So it's aggravating to me that it's becoming a bigger issue than it needs to be. Of people question Mia. Look, what does she do, don't, did, or had, whatever? She posted what she posted. Who cares? Y'all have a meeting upon meeting upon meeting about somebody's goddamn IG post. Social media. It's stupid. I feel like we know Mia not lying because the hospital that she tagged did not come out and say, we have no idea why she's tagging us or what's going on. Like they could have easily said, well, no, she's not getting treated here. So we don't know her. No, ma'am. No, she's not a patient. You know what I'm saying? So clearly something medically happened with Mia. I feel like I know that because Mia looks thin. Mia was always, a in-shape girl, but her body in these scenes to me looks a bit frail. So I feel like she's a bit sick. And it's like y'all are questioning as I don't know. Well, Vicky on OC, her ex-boyfriend played with cancer. I know that man did. But that was stupid. That was dumb. I don't think Mia's playing with it. I think Mia really got a phone call from a doctor who thought she had cancer, and she's been going through the process of what the fuck went on. And when it was just weird to me. No, Mia looks thinner. If you look at Mia now, she looks thinner. Cause I noticed it in episode, I think 1 or 2. Whenever she went to the damn that spring party, I'm like, her boobs look bigger, her body looked thinner. I just did not want to say because I didn't want to be inappropriate, okay? But I noticed that. Right. People stuck on how she posted it. And I'm like, but why? Why does how she posted her medical situation matter to you? I don't get it. And then the fact that we now know that from the time she posted the stuff, it's been about maybe 1 or 2 weeks. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Stop, leave her alone. Because if she lying, it'll come out. But y'all questioning it from the beginning, to me, makes it seem like even if she's been truthful, y'all didn't believe her. Because y'all don't trust that lady. Because she be lying sometimes. Mia do be making shit up, but I don't see her making up this shit. Because that's just stupid. So when her and Gizelle go talk, and her like Gizelle, I don't think that you'll be the one to kind of come at like that. Because again, you can ask her questions, but it was how Gizelle did it. She can't cancer, no cancer. That was shady. You can't be shady with cancer. You can't be shady with people's health. You cannot be, because technically it's nobody's business. Now she posted what she posted because that's what she wanted to share, and them wanted her to just. I felt like they wanted her to divulge. I have cancer. It's stage 2. It's in my titties. It's in my ass. It's in my throat. It's in my hair. Okay, my blood type was O negative. Okay, I weigh 2 pounds. Okay, my lip injections, will be on the feet. They want details about what she had going on, and she said as much as she wanted to. Because had she just said, "Hey guys, I had a call from my doctor. They think it may be cancer, and I'm nervous." That's what she could have said, but she did not. She worded the shit differently. I'm leave that be. Okay. Now they talk or whatever. When Mia said, I would have thought that new booty Wendy would be the one who came at me. I was surprised it was you. I'm like, not new booty Wendy. But again, she's like, look, if you have an issue with me, come to me. Don't come to me and involve everybody else. Don't come to me in a group of people. You know what I'm saying? Come talk to me. Leave it like that. Period. Okay. And Gizelle, I agree. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong, and I'm sorry. I said, but Gizelle rarely ever apologizes. I was like, oh, okay. Leave that be. Now, we then see the other girls are outside this whole time talking about Mia's post, okay? Mostly Robyn and Wendy. I'm like, girl, what the fuck is going on here? Okay. So, as he brings up how, you know what I'm saying, it felt like people talked Gizelle up under the bus as if nobody else felt some kind of way about Mia's post, okay? And I'm like, the issue was not how Gizelle, the issue was how Gizelle herself went to me about it, not the fact that other people had an issue, in my opinion. And when Wendy brings up my friend, you know what I'm saying, recently passed away from cancer, so I'm saying I'm coming from a different point of view, whatever, and I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. But if it was not true, I think she should clear it up. And I feel like she never said she had cancer. What she said was, I'm sick, I'm going through shit, gotta see what, you know what I'm saying? She alluded to the shit and then never followed up on it immediately. It took her a couple of weeks for her to come back and say other stuff. But I was like, if anybody else on this cast did the exact same thing and just waited to update folks after test, I wouldn't care. But I'm not checking somebody a week or two after they posted about them having to go to the doctor to figure out what's going on with their body. Now, Robyn, who was kind of opposing Wendy's theory about how, you know what I'm saying, she giving me the benefit of the doubt, Robyn was like, girl, look, you know what I'm saying, I do believe she going through something. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, but you can't make a post about cancer and then, within a week or so, not follow up. I'm like, Robyn, you can. Nobody has to follow up with shit. If I told y'all today I have cancer, I do not. If I told y'all today I have cancer, I don't have to update y'all so I want to. Period. Just saying. Okay. Now, Robyn also brings up how, you know what I'm saying, Robyn got turned up. Rob, like, I said, why was you the one saying we was the one who was upset? I was like, Rob, why you so mad? Calm down, Rob. Calm down, okay? But Wendy, why are you trying to make it seem as if you're saying only me and Gizelle were the only ones who felt some kind of way? And not like everybody felt some kind of way. Okay, you put everything on us. Okay, you had the same sentiments as me and Gizelle. Okay, I asked me, was she okay? But I did also say her credibility is shot because she be lying. Okay, but you spoke about it as if it was only me and Gizelle, and I'm like, that's true. Everybody was like, what's going on? We don't know. Let us know what it is. Whatever. Okay. Now, when I didn't use your name, Robyn. Girl, you don't have to. When you say Gizelle and them, that means Gizelle and Robyn. Do we know they are a dynamic duo, all up and through, okay? And why you being aggressive, Robyn? You saying we don't have the same sentiment. I've never called Mia a liar. Girl, Wendy, you got caught quickly, okay? And not saying how you feel out loud, but still feeling that way is a lying spirit. Because even if you never said out your mouth that she's a liar, if you still feel that way and think that way, you do think she's a liar. Now they fussing back and forth. Okay, they both. I'm like, what y'all mad for? Whatever. Stand 10 toes down. Stand 10 toes down. I'm like, why y'all 10 toes down? What is going on? I don't know. Okay. And Robyn get up. Robyn, sit down. What are you doing? Sit down, Robyn. Don't try to get hype. Okay. I was like, y'all both got on my nerve. I don't know how we got here. I really don't. And Robyn and Wendy, in my opinion, still beefing last season. Little bit. Okay. And they know it too. And I'm like, I guess it just came out. Okay. It took weeks from I felt a lump in my breast to different tests and consultations to surgery to the lump was not cancer. It doesn't happen overnight. I keep saying that. I've said that more than once, but folks don't like Mia. So folks, in my opinion, will continue to make it seem as if Mia purposely did something wrong, that Mia purposely misled people, and that Mia full of shit solely because her medical situation did not turn out to be cancer, and she just spoke up about what was going on when she found out. Not everybody tells people what's going on with them when they first find out, but some do. And I think if somebody, it's like if you think you're pregnant. I think I'm pregnant, y'all. But I gotta wait, a couple weeks. It's the same, and you may not be pregnant. So I feel I would feel this exact same way, no matter who it was. If anybody has lumps and they happen to say they found lumps, I gotta go to the cancer research place for some testing. Pray for me. Okay. But a lot of folk don't like, because Mia has lied. Mia has stretched the truth about other little shit. And we know that. I don't think Mia is trying to make it seem like she had cancer for a storyline. And the fact that she's saying, like, no, I have lumps. Like, there are still lumps in my body. It had to be biopsy. All these things. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but some people just don't like me, and that's fine. But I'm like, I'm not about to make her seem like she's lying about this because of other shit. Because if that's the case, we should not believe any. Robyn wants us to believe she is gonna marry Juan. Gizelle wants us to believe she was fucking around with Jamal. Wendy wants us to believe that she's too busy to do shit. Ashley wants us to believe she divorced Michael. So nobody on this cast is safe for, is not in the realm of stretching the truth for whatever they want to do it for. So I will never question somebody saying they had to figure out if what was going on in their body was cancer. Period. Let's move on. Anyway, so they fussing is done, but as he talks to me about, are you okay? So the doctor ruled out cancer. She said, yes, the doctor ruled out cancer, but I still have lumps. I still have swollen lymph nodes, and I have to have those removed. I plan to do that in August. So she pushed fine. Okay. That's what it is. Okay. Robyn then as Mia, who was it? It was Mia. She has Mia, Gizelle, and Ashley. Are the kids out of school this week? They're like, yeah. Okay, good. Because my sons, they want to have like a little family day. We can all get together. They was like, okay. She did not ask Wendy. I was like, bitch, shade. Okay. To ask everyone one by one if your kids out of school for something for spring break because you want to get the kids together with your kids to have a little family fun day, and you did not ask Wendy. And Wendy was sitting right there. I was like, Robyn, I like Robyn this season, okay? Robyn has been a little bit more festive, okay? Robyn, at least for these first 3 episodes, she's not so far up Giselle's butt that we see them as one person. I'm like, okay, it's cute. Because I'm like, girl. And they're like, Wendy not invited? She was like, nope. I was like, okay, Robyn. You know what? Have that same energy. If you don't rock with somebody, don't invite them. Period. If I don't like you, I'm not. If I don't like you, if we not vibing, I'm not inviting you. Now, I'm also not going to invite anybody in your presence because I don't want to even have to. I don't want somebody to ask me if you coming because I gotta say no. Fuck up. Okay, but again, they also were just fussing and arguing. And so we not on good terms. I don't want you around me. Leave me alone. My kids don't want to be around your kids. And Wendy, I was like, girl, Wendy was like, that's what I call, a character flaw. Okay, because I draw the line at kids, for people to invite other kids, but they include my kids is some bullshit. I was like, technically, she don't want you there. It was petty. It was shady as fuck. And I don't think Wendy expected it. So I think that's also why she was thrown off because I can't believe she didn't invite me. She didn't invite me. Oh my God. But again, I like this Robyn. I like Robyn who's not afraid because usually Robyn is just following behind whatever Gizelle got going on. That has usually been her MO. And this is the first time to me that she's being petty, a bit childish, but she's standing. Don't tell me stand 10 toes down on my shit and we fussing and we both being angry at each other and think I won't, but all right, bitch, you can't come. I don't want you there. So again, as long as her MO ain't around here just following behind Gizelle, okay? Now, they all leaving or whatever. Now, remember earlier, Wendy said that she's never called me a liar. She gave me the benefit of the doubt and saying she was all these things. On the hot mic, she talking to production. Hey, so what do you think about Mia? Well, we think you lying. You know what I'm saying? We all know she lying. So I was like, girl, not busted. Okay, because again, one, you always know don't say shit while the mic's on. That's part one. But part two, again, if you feel that way and been saying that shit and making it seem as if you have not called her a liar, but you have. You have not vocalized it, but you think she lying. So you trying to act like you're supportive is a lie. Each time you said, I'm being supportive. Me and Karen, I'm being supportive. I'm going to give her the you were lying because in hindsight, you really are. You really are in your head felt like she lying. And to me, right, it revealed the fakeness, Ebony. Wendy did not need to say, I didn't call me a liar. You said all this shit on camera, make it seem like I would never question somebody cancer shit. Because that's what she was acting like. I would never want to. You said that out your mouth. But that hot mic showed that you a liar. Busted. And to me, that's worse than what Gizelle did. Gizelle was messy and petty in Mia's face, apologized for it and whatnot. Wendy, you caught on a hot mic being honest. And again, they always say, oh my God, I didn't know somebody listened to me. That's the gotcha. That's the gotcha. And now, seeing Mia say to Gizelle earlier in that scene how she would assume that Wendy would say some shady shit over Gizelle, where we see in person, Wendy was trying to be supportive. But that hot mic showed us, no, in real life, she don't fuck with you. She's still your liar. But I think Wendy's a liar too, but I'm gonna leave that be. Okay, but again, Wendy is fake. That scene to me proves there's fakeness in Wendy that we don't know about. Well, I knew. Okay. A quick scene. Candiace around here at home giving herself shots. Okay. She is, doing the process for the egg retrieval. And, she's like, I'm at home by myself. Chris is gone. I'm like, where's your sister? Don't your sister live there? Anyway, Chris is gone, so I'm here having to give myself these shots for this egg process or whatever. And I was like, okay, this is the thing. When I had when I had COVID and I was in the hospital, they had me say I had diabetes or whatever, and they had to give me those insulin shots. They would poke me like 5 times a day in the hospital. And when I came home, I had to give myself insulin shots. The first, I think 2 months, the first month I was home, I was still taking the insulin shot. I don't need insulin anymore. But what I can say is seeing Candiace sit there, this is the same process that she's doing that we have to do when you have diabetes and need insulin. And it's so stressful because the needle don't hurt. It's a really, really thin needle. And I'm like, that's the same needle we use. Okay. I felt the anxiety of having to poke yourself because it's just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like after like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks of me doing that, I felt I could not, like I would get so nervous. It stopped me. Like it would take me forever to poke myself because it's very, very stressful. Okay. It's just weird. So I really, really felt her like sitting there trying to give herself a shot. I was like, oh, Candiace, that's so sad. Okay. But again, she's upset. Okay. I'm supposed to be calm. I'm trying to focus on becoming a mom or whatever. But I'm having to deal with Gizelle. Okay. And it's hard for me and blah, 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 blah. And I feel for Candiace. I really do. I do feel for her because I feel like, she is trying to do something that she wants to do that she feel like will help her family. And she just wants to get what she wants. And I also feel like no tea, no shade. When she in prior seasons, when Ashley was pregnant, said she had bullshit going on and it was fucking with her. When Monique was pregnant, she had bullshit going on and fucking with her. So I feel like Candiace has to also get each lady on the show, some others on the show have had to deal with bullshit while pregnant from other cast and whatever. So girl, just grow some balls. Grow some balls, okay? It is what it is. But I want her to just like, I don't think you have to keep stressing about Gizelle shit. Mainly because I feel like y'all had that one conversation or whatever and you walked away. So if you have not talked to her and there's no active back and forth, why are you stressing? For what? Tracy, look, I don't like needles at all. I hate getting shots, all that shit. Even though I have a couple tattoos, I hate needles. And so, like in the hospital, it was found because they gave me the shots. And then when I got home, did I do my shots? Like my mom had to prep my needles for me because I had to measure shit out, and it was crazy. Okay, but having a stick because you have to grab a piece of your skin, prick yourself, let it wait for 10 seconds, and then pull it out. And just the thought, because you see the needle. So like after a while, it took me longer to give myself each shot because it was a fear. I knew it didn't hurt, and I've been doing it or whatever. And I think for me, it's because y'all know for me, the incident made me sicker. So I got to the point of being like, I was so tired of being sicker. I was like, oh, this, so it was because I didn't need needles. I need insulin. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I can feel her pain and just have, because I don't like needles. It's like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. No, get away from me. But yeah. Anyway, I think Candiace considers Gizelle a friend, and she's bringing this issue about her husband on TV, her hormones everywhere, and that mental stress. But I want her to say, fuck Gizelle. I really need her to say Gizelle. And because I'm like, Gizelle not a friend to nobody in real life, if you ask me. And I think people had told Candiace before, like, don't put too much into her, like being your real friend. And Candiace just didn't listen. And Candiace aligned herself with Gizelle, and now she sees, damn, they was right. You can't trust Gizelle because when she needs you for a storyline, she will use you for one, and that's what it is. She's done it with everybody else in other seasons, and now it's Candiace's turn. That's what it is. Okay. Now quick scene with Ray and Karen. I said this last time too. I need Karen. I need Karen. Karen's scene with Ray need to be more than her titties. I do not understand why the whole conversation is about just her titties. And I'm like, what is? They had a nail salon, getting manicures or whatever. Okay, little carefree day. And she asked Ray, are you like jealous of the attention I get as a beautiful woman? And he said, every man gets somewhat jealous. You know what I'm saying? Or insecure about having a beautiful woman and making sure that other men are like trying to get them, whatever. He's like, we don't want nobody taking you from me, okay? And he said, that men like you. I know that, okay? And you like me. You look around, you look at men as eye candy, okay? But as long as the candy stays candy, I'm good. I was like, I just feel like, is this all we're gonna get this season from Karen? Her titties? Karen looks great. Karen has been looking great ever since season. Y'all know the first 2 seasons of the show, Karen was not the best. She had bad wigs. You know what I'm saying? Her, like the one time her wig was falling off. Like Karen has come a long way. She's for sure stepped her glam up. Karen has had little stuff done here and there, whatever. And she looks amazingly great, but I feel like I want her storyline to be more than these conversations about how Ray feel about how she looked. I think, you know what I'm saying, Ray is at an age, in my opinion, he's old. Okay, Ray got him in his 80s. In your 80s, that could be old. I feel like Karen also is aware that Ray is aware that she's a younger woman, younger than him. And, she's not going to cheat on Ray. They're going to have whatever agreement they have, okay? But I was like, I just don't care. I didn't care last week. This is the same conversation they had last week. Her asking him how he felt about how she looked. Because of her titties getting done. And I'm like, girl, they titties. Titties is gonna titty. Period. So I just need them to stop bombarding us with, you know what I'm saying, how her titties look. That's it. Okay, let's move on. Ashley looking at her at the house. Okay, now she had also a new look. Her new confessional look. Because I know that's a wig, I don't like it. The wig looks cheap. Because the ends look split. So I mean, I got what she was going for, but the wig just don't look, as executed as it should. Okay, it looked like a wig you order, and it has not been styled yet. So I was like, girl, bye. Now we're out here looking at the house. Okay, her and Michael was by his house. Now she brought up how her realtor works with and for Michael. Okay, that he hired a lady to do this, that, and the other. Okay, but she's also using this same realtor. Okay, and how she brought up how she had looked at 3 houses, put in 3 offers for these houses. Okay, and each time she found a house she liked, the buyer, there would be somebody else who had like an all cash offer. So the buyer would take the all cash offer. Okay, and the production was like, so have y'all discussed putting in an all cash offer? And what Michael thinks is that's not smart, and I agree. I was like, I don't. But if you want a house and you have all the cash, now I don't know. Maybe they want to raise her credit, and so they want her to pay off the house to fix her credit. I don't know. But if you see a house you want, why are you not gonna get the house? I don't get it. And then she also brings up how Michael did not want anyone to know about our separation because he said it can mess up the house, the loan or whatever. The lady said, well, no, I'll talk to your lenders and everything's fine. So you're lying. You're lying. Okay. And I was like, girl. And so to me, she looked like a fool because, again, you're trusting Michael is being honest and he isn't. Because why would he tell you, well, let's not tell nobody that we're separating. Also, we should not put in the, girl, he lying to you he's trying to keep you tamed. Because I feel like he's thinking because again, even on her TikToks, I feel like, that damn water, I feel like she's still in that damn condo. And I mean, in that damn penthouse. So I feel like she ain't going to house yet, girl. Come on, face. Okay. Now her brother there, whatever, and she crying. This first I realized, I've never lived alone. I'm like, you got 2 kids, you're not alone, okay? You have 2 children, you are not alone. You are not alone. They are there with you, period. Okay. But also, my marriage, is actually ending. I was like, is it? A part of me fully feel like, did you and Michael come up with this shit so that he did not have to be on this season? And it's a big storyline. He can then date whoever. You can possibly date whoever. Like, a part of me feel like they are separating, but a part of me also feel like they still fucking around. And I'm like, because each time she talk about the divorce, it seemed less like a divorce. And I'm not saying that they have to be mad at each other or they have to be fighting. Not that. I feel like this how everything about the divorce is you and him still doing stuff together. That don't make no damn sense. Like, none at all. I don't understand it. So, you up and I also felt like, the crying to me, the moment felt a bit fake. I just, because I would be alone. You're not alone. You have 2 kids. And clearly Michael's still around in some kind of way, shape, or form. You got a fucking nanny, your mama. It's just weird that nothing seems like an actual separation. The more she keeps talking about it. At first, when she was saying, like, it's just not, toxic. I can get that. You can have a amicable split where there aren't any issues. But the more she talks, the more it sounds like, we're just going to be living separately, probably still married, and that's it. I can fuck whoever, he can fuck whoever. We're legally separated, but still married. The house I live in is in both our names. The penthouse he live in is in I don't know whose name. But I feel like next season, if her and Michael have not finalized the divorce, they're not getting divorced. I'll give her this season to, let shit play out, because you have to be separated for a year. So it's a couple months left in that. So next season, she should fully be able to be divorced. If she not, she on some bullshit. On some bullshit. And if you want to just live separately, be legal, because we know there have been other folks who have been legally separated and not divorced and living two separate lives. Whatever. Because when he dies, she wants the money. That's it. I want his money. Anyway, we see Robyn and Juan. Robyn and Juan sitting around here, chatting, or whatever. They in this new house. You know what I'm saying? They were it was a house that was foreclosed on. The little condo that was at, the townhouse house that was at. They've now built a house together. The same house that Juan name ain't on, Robyn run his credit. Okay. So she going through like old files or whatever. Her mama sent her a text with her a photo of the old wedding dress. Is this gonna happen again? Because everybody wondering, he proposed. Okay, is y'all gonna get married, or is y'all gonna stay engaged forever? So the mama like, would there be a part 2 to the wedding? I don't know. But hey Juan, let's discuss a prenup. Okay, now. I don't see issue with her wanting a prenup. I think people should want prenups. The issue I have is that Robyn seems to making it seem like Juan gonna want my money. And I still feel like you lost all that man money before. Because she brings it up. And you're like, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I make more money than you anyway. So whatever. And she then say he didn't mean that. You say he probably meant he will make more money than me. I'm like, not you, girl. Why are you? Why are you selling him? Nobody should know. Nobody should speak about how much money somebody makes. Why shouldn't speak on it? Mr. Robyn. I do feel like he feel like Robyn, because he said, he said, look, why didn't you bring it up the first time? The first divorce, they was broke. So there was nothing to split because she had lost all their money, house foreclosure, all that shit went downhill. Okay. And we asked her why she didn't bring it up before. Because when he brought it up to her before, she was confused about why he wanted a prenup. But now you want us to get one. Why? I want to know why. Okay. And she bring up how we know it when we were divorced the first time, whatever, you saying, wasn't no money. Okay. And I want to avoid these issues if something happened. Because the first time we divorced, we were dating somebody, whatever, and that person made things more difficult. He said, come on now, Rob, don't do that. Nah, don't. And I also feel like, girl, Robyn has a tendency of going back down memory lane, and Juan never wants to fully discuss it. So it's like, we don't know if she's exaggerating or if he was a fuckboy and he just does not want her to expose him. We don't know. I wasn't there. Okay. He said, but I don't want you thinking that I like, because she said, no. She said, I don't want you thinking I don't want you thinking that I'm saying that I want to prenup because I have businesses now. He said, well, that's how you make it come. That's how you make me feel. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care, like, sign whatever. You know what I'm saying? You get what's yours. I get what's mine or whatever. Have what you want in the prenup and we fine. I feel like because we've heard Robyn say, one, she don't think he should get half of her money if something happens. I'm like, you owe him at least whatever you lost. Whatever amount of money you lost, like, girl, it's weird. Robyn is operating as if somebody who she know they're gonna probably divorce again. So let's discuss that. Also, I feel like Juan is not a good actor. So I feel like when Robyn wants to make it be a scene, Robyn, stop, cut it out. Like, he just doesn't get involved when it seems like she's trying to make something happen. He be in it a little bit, but like, don't go too far now. Don't play me. Leave it be. Okay, leave me alone, Robyn. He got up, he walked away. You came and you called me down for these fucking files, then showed me a photo of your mama, of you in a wedding dress for your mama, and then brought a prenup or whatever, and then brought up the first divorce and the ex-girlfriend. Bitch, what? So, I mean, Ain't nothing wrong with a prenup. But she talking like she know they asked on divorce. I mean, they probably want to get married. Anyway, Wendy goes to her doctor because her hair is falling out. Have we ever seen Wendy's natural hair? I think this may be the first time we've seen her in her natural. Nah, I think that's her natural hair. Y'all know when I see them drawn, them little edges or whatever that y'all be gelling down, I don't never know if that's real fake or whatever. But I do believe that's her real hair. And she said how she's been losing her hair since having her daughter, okay, and that she feel like because she's been so busy or whatever, her body is breaking down. Okay. And I just don't know what to do. Okay. Now Dr. Black Lady said, look, you know what I'm saying? Look, when you're stressed out or whatever, you know what I'm saying, your hair falls out because the nutrients from your hair gets poured into your body because you don't need to hear shit. Okay. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense because again, a lot of time when we stress, we do lose our hair. And I never thought about, okay, it's because of the nutrients there. Like the body, like, no, give me the nutrients. Give it, okay? Or whatever. But I would have shocked. I was like, I've never known that she had that much hair. Not, I thought she was bald. Like, I don't know what I thought. But I feel like we don't see Gizelle's real hair that often. She's always in a wig. Okay. Natural hair does that include sewing? I don't know. The funny thing is, the funny thing is, when I watched this the second time, I was like, did she add some hair? I don't know. I don't know. Only because I felt like when you go to your doctor appointment and they're looking at your hair, like the fact that the doctor didn't really touch her hair or like move it around, like it was real neat and petite, like touch this one side, show this one side, and that's it. I was like, girl, I don't know. But anyway, just her having to go through hair loss. I went through that with COVID. You know what I'm saying? She brings up how she washed her mom's dress. And because growing up watching her mom's dress, she's like, that's all I know. So I live my life stressful too. Because that's what I know. I'm like, look, I didn't watch my parents stress. I feel like I know my parents probably did stress about stuff, but I didn't see that. I didn't see my parents working hard. So I think it's, and I don't want to say the word weird, I think it's peculiar. When for her to say that she watched her mom's dress her whole life, and so she feel like that's the way to live. I'm like, you have 4 degrees, and you think a stressful girl. Look, like if your parents were stressing because they didn't have enough money for this and that, okay, but you don't have to stress about shit. You also don't have to do so much to put stress on yourself. Period. So I want her to realize you should not be around here stressing yourself. And I don't know for what. Like, you don't have to do all that you're doing that's putting stress on your body. Like, you don't have to do that. You have a whole working husband. You are a working woman. You are smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do all this extra shit just to seem busy. And that's it. Okay. Robyn meets with Mia. Um, Robyn is really stepping on her own this season. Okay. I guess so. So, Robyn, like, look, you know what I'm saying? I did feel Gizelle was wrong. Okay, at her approach and talking to you. Okay. But I want to check on you because I like you, Mia. I like you. I want to know what's going on or whatever. Okay. So they discuss her IG post. Okay. I'm tired of the IG post conversation. Okay. And I also feel like she said the same. She's already said this shit. She's like she at the little dance thing. She told y'all, she gonna have the surgery in August. So I felt like continuing to ask her shit. It's just being nosy. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period. Okay. But me, like, look, the post I made was 2-3 weeks ago. Since then, you know what I'm saying? I just did not feel the need to update the world every time something happened. I put that out, and that's what it was. Okay. And I'm not going to do that. And so Robyn asking these detailed, repetitive questions to me, Robyn, sit the fuck down. This is also why some people don't like telling people shit. Because in general, nobody wants to be open about what they're going through stressful wise, to just have folks nitpick about it and sit there and basically interrogate you. So about the lumps. Okay. Because you said this day and that day and blah 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 blah. Robyn, stop. Because if she already told y'all that it wasn't cancerous, she has these lymph nodes and these lumps, okay? They don't know what it is. What are you asking her shit for? So Robyn, stop. I don't care, okay? So again, it was that. But whatever. But she do say that she knows now that the lumps are some type of autoimmune disorder. But thank God it wasn't cancer. So again, something is wrong with her body. She has some kind of medical situation, okay? And because she, posted a bit of it on social media, now the cast feel like they have the open door policy to come here and question her about her health. And nobody should do that, period. That's why a lot of folks do not say what's going on in life, because motherfuckers still got them nosy. Okay, so at that point in time, they get on Candiace. Candiace throwing out that damn thing, whatever, pissed because of what Gizelle said. Mia messy. I said Mia messy. Mia. Gonna say, well, I have a story too. At Karen's events, Chris kept staring at me. Okay, and it made me uncomfortable. Okay, now production goes on to show clips of him looking at everybody but her. I was like, now look, Mia, why? Candiace could read Mia if she wanted to. Because why would you say the lady husband was staring at you? For what? Poor guy. Don't do that, Mia. Shit these. And I like Mia, but Mia, you wrong as fuck. Period. Because it's people jumping on the bandwagon of what Chris has done to them that I don't understand. Now, on social media, Chris and Mia kind of, back and forth a little bit. So somebody posted how Mia's a liar. You know what I'm saying? Vulgar language, okay? Mia said, I don't know, I don't remember. Laughing out loud. Chris, like, not cool at all. So Chris said, I am now fully convinced these women were bored as fuck. Got nothing going on and just had to make up some bullshit. In no way do I believe production had anything to do with this. Just some miserable ass women on their own. Okay, I was like, oh, he's upset. Okay, now Mia responded to somebody else calling her out about it. She said, look, nope, if I felt scared for sure, but not in an appropriate manner. I honestly felt insecure because I was so skinny, pale, and frail from being sick. Nothing but love, respect for you and Candy Gal. You know what I'm saying? So again, so sorry for everything. So sorry for saying it. So if Candiace has not read Mia for filth and said, bitch, I hate you, I'm gonna leave it be. I'm gonna leave it be. The only reason is because I felt like you cleared the shit up. You quickly cleared it up as soon as we saw it on the show. Because saying you felt someone looking at you because of how you felt about yourself, not because he wanted you, you should make that clear. Period. So again, I haven't seen Candiace cuss her out. They focus on Gizelle. We're gonna leave that be. Okay. But again, at least she admitted I didn't mean that. We shouldn't have said it. You should not have fucking said it. Okay, Mia, stop it. Damn it. Now, Karen and Gizelle meet up. They come over to, I think she was at Karen's house or whatever, to chit chat about what happened. Both look gorgeous. This is the thing. Karen was not at the little damn thing, so she found out from, I think, Ashley and maybe Mia about what happened with Gizelle and Candiace, and her like, what's going on? Okay, I know that there's some comfort shit you wasn't aware of, whatever you're saying. Chris made you feel uncomfortable. Okay, she said, Chris may have a comfort level that he assumes is okay with y'all, and you don't have the same idea of that. Okay, and so because of that, what I'm saying, Chris owes you. And I said, how the fuck Chris owe her an apology? I don't understand how we got to Chris owed Gizelle an apology when Chris hasn't done anything. Chris didn't do shit as far as we know. Okay. Now look, Chris came to me, asked her to talk. She said Chris asked her to go to her room. Okay. She said she got there with him. Her glam squad wasn't there, whatever, and she immediately felt uncomfortable. Okay. Being in a room with a married man or whatever, it's not cool. It could be looked at any kind of way, and it could be a thing about his words versus her words. If they're in there, I was like, what? When Karen said, how did we get to, how you get here? How did you get to the point of it being your word against his? Like, y'all are friends. Like, what did he touch you? What did he do? No, we are friends. He didn't touch me. He didn't say anything to me to make me feel uncomfortable. It was just that it was Gizelle saying the fact that we were in the room together made me uncomfortable. That's fine. That's fine. But Chris didn't do shit. You feeling uncomfortable is a valid feeling. But Chris did not purposely do shit to make you feel that way. You just felt that way. That's the difference. Had she said, yeah, I asked him to leave, and he did. Because she said, I asked him to go see it. They need me on set. He left. Like, he didn't do, she's saying he didn't do shit. She's saying he didn't say shit. Gizelle is saying a person did not do anything to me or say anything to me, did not touch me. But I feel like they need to say sorry to me because how I felt. Yes, Katrina. When Wendy walked up to Gizelle and tried to hug her, no, don't hug me. Don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? She completely gave Wendy the cold, bitch, get away from me. Not only that, they brought up before how when she was there at the party or whatever, at Can's party, she hugged Chris and there was no issue. None. So again, she's saying he didn't do shit. He didn't say shit. But I want him to tell me sorry for making me. I'm like, but he didn't do nothing. Now Karen then say, your feelings are valid there because I had experience with a husband in a group or whatever, you know what I'm saying, who hugged me so tight that my breast went to my backbone. Okay, so I get you feeling uncomfortable, whatever, because I too was uncomfortable. Now she would not say who the husband on the show was, but that it was about 3 years ago. That somebody's husband hugged her real tight and made her uncomfortable because again her boobies were smushed up against that man's body. He squeezed me so tight. And it made me uncomfortable. I talked to Ray, and Ray said the person was probably a little bit drunk and leave it be. But she also brought up how she did not feel the need to bring it up on camera. Now, Gizelle, she said, Gizelle, you did not have to bring it to the group. You could have easily talked to Candiace and not brought it here. Now, Gizelle just said, but I did not bring it here. Robyn is the one who told other people about it. It was Robyn spreading shit from there. I was like, look, I don't like cheering for discourse, but I really do want to see Robyn and Gizelle at odds. I do. I fully do. Just saying. But I do not agree with Karen in saying that Chris owed Gizelle an apology. And when Gizelle said it's been about a week, I expected Candiace to call me and say, Chris is sorry for how you made. I was like, why? Chris don't need to say sorry. Chris literally didn't do shit. How you feel is valid for how you feel. But you can't blame somebody else for your feelings who did not do anything to you. Now, when Candiace, Robyn, and Chris meet up to say what happened, I'm like, Robyn really out here meeting with everybody else except Gizelle, okay? It's happening. And I was like, girl, okay. Now, Candiace and Chris had talked before Robyn got there, you know what I'm saying? And she bring up how, the doctor called her or whatever and told her that, what I'm saying, the process of what's going on of the egg retrieval is not progressing as they expected, okay? And, Chris like, look, it's still early, like, don't stress. Like, just leave it be. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? We got some time to go. And her point is like all this shit with Gizelle, she's like the stuff with Gizelle is stressing her. And so that is hindering her body from, producing eggs. So I was like, fuck Gizelle, leave the lady be where she at. Leave it alone, okay? Now, Chris brings up for him, when he first heard about what was going on, he was angry. Because I never want to make somebody uncomfortable or whatever. Like, I was upset of the words of it making. He said his point was, it was Gizelle trying. Well, what are your people trying to insinuate that he was setting things up to like cheat. Like they're talking like, okay, Chris was trying to hook up with Athy and say he was trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the intent of what they're saying went on. Okay. And I was like, I can understand his point in saying, even if you felt like I made you feel uncomfortable, it's something different to make it seem as if I was plotting and planning to do shit with y'all. When I look at y'all as it's my wife's co-workers or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So he like, look, I'm 99% sure that it was Gizelle who suggested we go to her room. He said that he did not ask to go to her room. He said Gizelle asked that. Now that part we don't know. I need the cameras. We know ain't got no cameras. But again, they're both saying the other one made the suggestion to go to the room. I feel like I don't even care who idea it was to go to the room, because once they got there, she said he didn't do shit. He also said that when they got to the room and he realized wasn't nobody there, he then said, leave the door open so no one can even assume some shit going on. So again, they both, to me, were trying to make sure that no one thought it was anything funny. She thought her people was there. He said, oh, no one's here. Leave the door open. So again, to me, that proves he wasn't on no funny shit. So again, it's like, Gizelle, what are you doing? Now he admits she could have been uncomfortable. Because I can't control how she feels. So she could have been uncomfortable. However, I've always been nice to her. Always. He then makes a great thing. He said Gizelle is the one who's always talking about my dick. I said, that's true. So technically, Gizelle has been harassing that man for years. Talking about his dick. So again, somebody who openly discusses my dick with my wife on numerous occasions is going to say that I made her feel uncomfortable. I think that was another reason we was like, but y'all cool. Y'all cool. The fuck? Okay. Now Robyn get there. Okay. And she's like, look, Gizelle told me then what happened. I told her then too. I did not feel Chris did anything wrong. It was not no big deal or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That whatever Chris was saying was just out of concern for Candiace. And she's like, I don't think Gizelle was trying to make it seem as if, you know what I'm saying, she was really uncomfortable. And she said no. She came to me as if somebody was out trying to take her panties, okay? It was bullshit. Now, Robyn making it clear, I don't agree with Gizelle. We've never seen Robyn say that she don't agree with Gizelle. So I do think Robyn's making a clear-cut line and like, look, because I think she see where it's going. And I think she see Gizelle not letting up. So I like the fact that she said, I do not agree with Gizelle's thoughts at all. Like, I don't think it was nothing or whatever. And Candiace like, look, at the end of the day, she has to bring this shit back. She has to walk it all the way back. Okay? Because right now she dead to me. She dead to me. Because why do this? I was like, girl, this is what happens when you trust the goddamn blue-eyed bandits. Candiace, in my opinion, wanted to be cool with Gizelle and Robyn. And we're now seeing what happens when you are not Gizelle or Robyn. You're a part of a storyline. This is the first time we've ever seen Robyn and Gizelle not be on the same page, not see, because Robyn don't see what Ashley brought up as an issue. She don't see what, like, she like, nah. And I agree with Robyn. Chris ain't did shit. But y'all want to make it seem as if he did. And she not with it. So I can't wait to see how the season progresses, because I do wonder, will there be some kind of hiccup between Robyn and we've seen in the preview of it's in the confessional, Gizelle said, I don't need Robyn to defend me. I'm not. Y'all fighting? Is y'all fighting? Girl, let me know. But again, that was the whole episode. Nobody believed Gizelle. No one believed Gizelle. Ashley also, we don't believe that Chris wants you. It's just some foolishness. It's some complete foolishness. But anyway, y'all, that was the whole episode. Okay, I want y'all to be sure to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and. Do not forget to also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. Y'all know to like the video, comment in the comment section on the replay, and share this video on your social media. Okay, I want y'all to have a great rest of y'all evening. I gotta go. I'm tired. I love y'all. I gotta go. Bye.